Good evening, Wahe crew. What's up? Happy Wednesday. This beautiful day of communication. And we're about to do some yin yoga. So if you have a bolster, blanket, some blocks, amazing. Get those and bring those over to your practice space. If you don't have yoga props, that's okay. Just grab a couple blankets off your bed and maybe a couple cushions from your couch. And we'll get started. So, tonight, let's begin in an easy seated posture. Finding an easy seat. If it is uncomfortable to sit on the ground, please rise your bum onto a bolster or block. Allow the eyes to close down and just begin to feel your breath moving in and out of the body. Taking this time to slow down, to allow the whole body to relax, to integrate. Maybe your busy day, maybe the full illumination of that moon last night, maybe you're still feeling a lot under the surface. So just try to come into a calm, still seat, following your breath. Feel the crown of the head rise up. Feel the sits bones root down. And the eyes can close down as we simply breathe in and out with all of the intention, with all of the awareness. Thoughts will come and go. Just allow them to move with ease, not holding on to one specific thought, not setting an intention, but simply becoming open and aware of everything that's happening below the surface. Bringing that right hand up in front of the face. Right nostril will close with the right thumb. Inhale through the left side. Top of the inhale, close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close right nostril, exhale through the left. Keep going, slow and controlled. Letting the breath become extra long. Balancing out the right and the left hemisphere. Making sure you're breathing to capacity. Keep the jaw relaxed. Let your focus come to your third eye as you breathe, alternating nostrils. We exhale on one side and we inhale on that same side that we exhale on. And then we switch to exhale the opposite side. Inhale through that same nostril. Couple more rounds. The next time you exhale through the left nostril, let that be the finishing round, and sit tall and take a couple full deep breaths through both sides. Feel the back of the body, feel the front of the body. And slowly begin to extend the legs nice and wide. Taking them as wide as they can go. As soon as you start to feel that stretch, release the legs, turn the feet off. And you can bring your support, your bolster, blanket in front of your body, bringing your elbows to be supported. Maybe you can lay all the way flat onto your belly, but the goal is to not overstretch and to turn off the body. So if your feet are turned on like a traditional hatha or vinyasa class, turn your feet off. Relax your arms, relax your body into your support. You can even rest your head into your hands or on your arms. And as you exhale, really just settle into this position. Keep reminding the feet to turn off. Keep reminding the breath to move with ease. Closing the eyes down once you find your posture, and do your best not to fidget. Generally, I'm speaking to myself in that moment because I tend to want to keep adjusting every little discomfort. So try to be really still as you find your posture. Notice the sensation of stretch wherever you feel it, and send your breath into that space. Release your head and your neck and take long, deep breaths. Take a scan of your body and see if you can relax a little more. Take 5 more breaths to capacity, just letting the breath really sink deep down into your vessel, into your body. Letting the muscles and the ligaments elongate. Hmm. Nice and slowly begin to move out of the posture. In yin, you want to make sure that you move slowly, watching those vulnerabilities in the body Take your support block or bolster over to the right. Bring a big bend into your right knee so that that right heel comes close to the groin. Left knee is also going to bend, but the left heel is going to come out to that left buttocks. Take your bolster or your support just in front of the right knee. Turn your body, your navel, your chest towards the right knee and begin to lower down. So you'll feel the abdomen most likely resting or pressing into the right leg. That's what we want. Start to get a little lower. And again, if you need to elevate your support, you can place it on the knee or bring a block underneath the support. And then you slowly lower down, letting everything be supported from the upper body and the legs just rest. If that left sit bone pops up, that's okay. Breathe into the legs. Breathe into the right side of the abdomen to soften all the way. Let the breath channel through any compression. Let the breath really press into the dark corners of the abdomen, clearing that space. Long, deep breaths. Let your head relax. Let your face go. Let everything in your body that you can relax. If anything feels stuck in the body, in the throat, make sure to allow a little audible exhale for the breath to be fully released. Sometimes a humming or a ha sound can really help to allow the breath to fully release. Hmm. 5 more deep breaths on the side, softening deeper to the abdomen. And slowly begin to rise up, watching the sensation as we come out of the posture. Come to sitting back. So if you can get both sit bones rooted, take the right hand to the back of the mat. Take your left hand to your right knee and begin to ring the body looking to the right. You can take 3 breaths. As you inhale, unwind. As you exhale, twist deeper. And then hold the twist. Begin to bring your gaze to the left, over the left shoulder. So the twist stays in the spine, in the abdomen, and just the chin moves to the left side. Take 2 belly breaths in opposition. And this time we take it all the way back to center, helping to unwind that left leg. Bring it in front of the right. So we're in a cross leg with left shin in front. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take cactus elbows, broaden the chest. Look up, broaden the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, pull those elbows down, open chest, open sternum. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Last one, reach high, arms elongate. Exhale, pull the elbows, shoulder blades all the way together. Lift the chin. Release the hands to the knees. And keeping that left shin where it is, start to bring your right heel towards the back of the right bum. Bring your support, your pillow, over to the left side. Turn the body, the chest, and the abdomen to point over the left leg and start to lower down. So as you settle in, that abdomen will press into the left leg and we soften the internal organs to really relax. Find your pose, soften into it, avoid moving or fidgeting, stay still and breathe. Long deep breath. See if you can come to the awareness of your throat and your tongue, really relaxing that space. If your arms are supporting you, make sure your shoulders are relaxed so we're not squeezing any muscles in the neck and the shoulders. Take 3 more deep breaths, letting all of the breath out, allowing the exhale to be very long, very important in this yin practice tonight. Begin to rise up slowly. Take the left hand behind the body, right hand to left leg, left knee, and as you exhale, twist into that spine. As you inhale, unwind a little bit, and as you exhale, twist more. 2 more rounds, unwind and twist. Unwind and twist. Hold the twist with the body. Bring your gaze all the way to the right. Find that lovely opposition so the upper body is twisted to the left. We're holding that twist, wringing the tissues. And then the gaze is to the right, flushing lymphatic fluid. 2 more giant breaths. Slowly bring those arms and the torso back to center. Right leg releases slowly. You might have to help it. And bring it in front of the left for easy cross-legged pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Lean to the right. Sweep that left hand around and all the way behind you, reaching for that right hip, and then take your gaze to the sky over the left shoulder. Breathe deep to the left collarbone. Release the left arm and bring it along. Inhale back to center, arms reach up. Left hand goes to the mat. We lean to the left. Opening lateral side body. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, take that right arm, bring it all the way behind you. Reach for the left hip. And as you're ready, bring the gaze to the sky over the right shoulder. Release the neck, bringing gaze forward. Right arm extends long, reaching to the left side, and bring it all the way up. Take one last cactus, elbows wide, chest and heart squeeze. Hands to the knees. Take your support, your bolster, and bring it in between your knees. Coming forward for child's pose with the knees nice and wide. Slide that bolster close to the abdomen, close to the groin, and start to descend onto your support. Allow the big toes to be touching and see if you can get your heels to connect to the bum. So if the bum is really high, lower it down, lower the chest. And just coming into Balasana, this lovely child's pose, to soften your body. And we elevate the body with the cushion to make sure that we can really, truly relax. Long, deep breaths. Head can be to one side or center, whatever feels best for this posture. Follow the breath, feel the deep release and the settling of the bones and the flesh into this posture. Feel the beautiful inhale filling the back of your body. Feel those long, complete exhales, letting the body settle into the earth. If your head is to one direction, pick it up and alternate directions. Relax more through your hands, more through the tops of your feet. Four more full deep breaths. Next, inhale, start to come up slowly. Pushing that pillow out of the way, walking the knees close together. Flipping those toes under so that they are in flexion and come back to seated on the heels. Relax your shoulders down, relax your arms down. And take 5 breaths, feeling the toes, feeling that expansion of the lungs. See if you can tuck your tail under slightly, and we have 3 more breaths. Great job. Bring your hands to the mat. Take the toenails to the mat and tap them out. Soften tops of the feet into the mat. Find your flat back. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And then bring just the chin to your chest. Keeping your spine as flat as it can be. Roll your head to the right and all the way around. So we're isolating the movement to the head, to the neck. Try to keep the spine straight. Normally we would oscillate the spine as well, but I'd like you to see how it feels just to move the cervical vertebra as the rest of the vertebra stays still. When the crown of the head reaches towards the earth, switch directions. Big rotations. Keep your back flat. Take 3 more circles. You can go small or big. Be mindful, be gentle and kind to your neck. The beautiful bridge between the mind and the body. Lovely. Finishing up, begin to come to lying on your belly. Take the arms nice and wide and take your chin to the earth. If you have any tension in your low back, rock your hips slightly right to left just to loosen and open that space. Take your gaze to the right. Take your right hand in under your right shoulder. And we'll begin to roll to the left side of the body so that the right side of the body is pointing to the sky. And that left arm stays extended so we get a big pectoral, pec minor, pec major stretch across the left side of the chest. And the goal is to not push into the posture, but to be able to soften your skull and to take big breaths into the left shoulder, into the right hip. We have 5 more breaths on this side. Do your best to settle in. Again, we're not pushing. We're not inviting heat or extra muscular activity. We're trying to relax. Two more big belly breaths. Very slowly start to release back to your belly. Taking right arm out, sliding slow left arm in as it's very stretched and vulnerable. Right palm on the mat. Start to roll onto the right side of your body, letting the right temple rest. Letting the breath start to channel into that right side. Maybe you take the breath through the whole length of the right arm. Maybe you take it into the left hip. We have these long breaths for a reason. Calming the nervous system, bringing in a sense of rest. Take 4 more belly breaths. Release. And begin to roll back to your belly slowly. Taking those arms alongside your body, turning your head to the right, gaze to the right, and take 3 breaths, letting it all soak in. Bring the head back to center, slide hands under shoulders, and start to press back up to seated on your heels. Sitting the sits bones down onto the heels, roll the shoulders up and back, couple big circles. Moving the head if there's tension in the neck. 2 more circles. And release the legs out in front. Take your bolster or your pillow to the back of your body. And make sure that the long edges are running parallel to the long edges of your mat. And the short edge is right tucked up to your lumbar spine, your low back. And then start to lie back, taking the soles of the feet together and allowing that cushion to support the whole spine. And if feet together is too deep of a stretch for your hips, you can extend your legs straight and have them as wide as your mat. Check the arms. Maybe they want to rest at the sides of your body with the palms up. And maybe you want to bring them overhead, interlacing fingers, and go for the full extension, full back bend. Follow your breath. Feel this lovely supported back bend with the heart open, and just expand the breath into the heart chakra. Feel the whole body soften, the back of the throat, the back of the eyes. And let the breath move slowly and fully. Three more breaths, thinking about the sternum, that beautiful shield or plate right there in the middle of the chest that supports and connects all of the ribs. Breathe into that space. Feel it rise. Feel it fall. Feel it expand as it tends to get very constricted. If the arms are overhead, release them down. If palms are out to the side, bring your palms to the ground and slowly start to sit up. If your legs are extended, bring the soles of the feet back together to touch. If the Soles of the feet are already touching. Lovely. Slide them slightly away from your body and begin to bow forward, envisioning the crown or the forehead touching the feet. So as you exhale, you fold down. The feet are slightly farther distance from the body so that if we could touch forehead to feet, our forehead would rest right into the arches of the feet. Breathe into your knees. Breathe into where you feel sensation. Soften your chest and your chin. Front of the body will begin to round as we drop into the soft yin posture. Long, deep breathing. Notice if you feel the stretch in the spine or the legs, wherever you feel the stretch, let the breath go into that space. Take 5 more breaths. As you inhale, come up nice and slow. Gather those knees close to the chest. Bring them all the way into the chest and wrap your arms around them, giving yourself a big hug. From that rounded position, come to lying on your back and squeeze your knees into your chest. Rock lightly right to left. Rock out the spine. Rock big. Rock out the hips. And then bring the feet to the earth. Bring the arms wide and bring the knees right to left. Just slowly rolling across the soles of the feet to shift the hips right to left. 3 more breaths, just rolling out the knees, making them windshield wiper, rolling out the feet, extending that back and pressing it into the ground. And release. If you like, bring your legs onto your bolster so that the bolster is supporting you behind your knees. Grab your blanket if you want to cover your body for your Shavasana during the Gong bath. If you need anything else to feel comfortable to lie still and quiet for the remainder of the practice, please do. Grab that now. If you can transition with ease without grabbing too much or needing too much, that's even more beautiful. Find yourself in a comfortable lying position, supported in any way that feels good tonight. Let the sound of the gong wash over your body. Adgure name, Jugadgure name, Satgure name, Sri Gurade name. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Have Sach, Naniko Se Be Sach. Adgure name, Jugadgure name, Satgure name, Sri Gurade name. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Have Sach, Naniko Se Be Sach. Adgure name, Jugadgure name, Satgure name, Sri Guradeve name. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Have Sach, Naniko Se Be Sach. Thank you so much for practicing this yin tonight. If you are still in Shavasana and you feel you need to lie there a little bit longer, please do. Take your time. Maybe just let the quiet sit with your body and maybe be in a little meditative state for a bit longer. Or you can finish your practice by coming to seated, rising the arms with an inhale, bringing the hands to prayer, and bringing the hands to your heart, finishing with a namaste. The light within me honors the light within you, the light within all beings. Thank you for this practice. Enjoy your evening.